What colour is this car? How old is this person? What time is it? There's a suffix in English that we can add on the end of a word to say all of this. It's super easy, and today I'm going to teach you what that suffix is. Hello, you lovely lot. My name is Mike, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be working on our native English. We're going to be learning a suffix that will help you sound more like any native speaker. A suffix is something you can add at the end of a word to change the meaning slightly. For example, a suffix you can add at the end of happy is ness. Happiness. Ness is a suffix. The suffix we're talking about today is ish. Ish is a very flexible suffix in English. We add it at the end of most adjectives and some nouns to change the meaning to mean more or less. For example, if we want to say today is hot but not too hot, we can say today is hot-ish. This might mean, for example, it's hot enough to have to wear shorts and a t-shirt, but it's not so hot that we're uncomfortable. It's hot-ish. Another example might be this car. What colour is this car? Now, you might think it's blue. You might think it's silver, but it's not. It's not entirely blue, and it's not entirely silver. It's somewhere in the middle. We could say it's bluish, or it's silverish. This would express that the car is almost one thing, but it's not entirely. Another example is with time. What time is it? In this case, it says 3:57. So, we could say it's 4-ish. If we can't be specific because either we don't know the time or it's almost a certain time, then we can say ish at the end. Or it's between 5 to 4 and 4-ish. It's around that number. We don't know exactly what time it is, we just know more or less. And with ish, that's the only thing that you need to express. We could say it's 4-ish, but it's actually 5 past 4 or 10 past 4. That's okay as well. We can also use ish when we're talking about a big amount of people or things. For example, somebody could ask you, how many people went to the concert at the weekend? Now, it would be very hard for you to know exactly how many people. So you would have to say a rough number. You'd have to almost guess. You could say, for example, 40,000-ish people went to the concert at the weekend. That way, the person asking the question has some information, but not everything, because you don't know all of the information. You can't give them the entire thing. One last example with numbers, again, could be, for example, I took my car to the mechanic yesterday, and he told me it would cost £50-ish to fix. This means I don't know how much money I'll have to spend on my car, but I can expect it will cost around £50. Maybe it'll cost 60, maybe 70, maybe 30. But if it's more than, let's say, 100, then that's a surprise. We weren't expecting that. Using the word ish is often a guess. I guess around £50. I guess around 40,000 people. But that sounds kind of awkward. So as a native, we much rather say ish. There is another way we can say ish, however. If we're talking about an amount of anything, money, people, coffee, instead of using the word ish, we can use the words or so. For example, how many people are in your class? 12 or so. Or we can say 12-ish. It means exactly the same thing. It's just a different way to say it. We can also use the word almost, but that's slightly different. That's a little bit more accurate. We can say, for example, the time. It's almost 4 o'clock. In this case, we know it's not 4 o'clock, it's before, but we don't know exactly how much before 4 o'clock it is. We normally only say almost with a number, amount or time, for example, and it's only before or up to the next thing. It's also only if we know the answer. If we say or so, or if we add the suffix ish, then it's a guess. We still don't know the answer ourselves. Finally, ish can be used as its own word in some cases. If somebody asks you, "Are you hungry?" and you want to say, "Yes, a little bit. I'm hungry-ish." Well, instead of saying, "Yes, I'm hungry-ish," we could just say, "Yes-ish." We can only do this if we're asked a question with an adjective and we want to add ish at the end of that adjective. In this case, we forget the adjective and we just say ish, because it's already obvious exactly what we're talking about. This suffix ish is very common in everyday native English speaking. And if you learn how to use it and dominate it, you will sound more and more like a native. Okay guys, so for now that's just about it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I will answer you as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching and I'll see you lovely lot next time. Bye bye.